This is Pulse 95. You're listening to the Life Beats podcast.
Life Beats with Sally Musa, only on Pulse 95.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the second hour of Life Beats with me, Sally Musa. Now get ready because we're going to be discovering the art of inshad, or Islamic music and song, as we approach the final rounds of the 11th season of the Sharjah Munshid competition. It's incredibly exciting because singers are invited to be part of this competition from all over the world with voices that blow you away. We're going to be joined by one of the finalists, Adil Al-Asadi from Saudi Arabia, who's going to be here to share his story and give us a listen to the voice that got him into the final stages. That's all coming up with me, Sally Musa, on Life Beats on Pulse 95.
This is Pulse 95. You're listening to the Life Beats podcast.
Life Beats with Sally Musa, only on Pulse 95.
Yes, welcome back to Life Beats. We're getting into the Munshid competition. This is the Sharjah Munshid, and it's happening for the 11th season right here in Sharjah. The final is going to be at the Majaz waterfront, which is incredibly exciting. That's happening this Friday. And in the studio right now with us is Adil Al-Asadi from Saudi Arabia. Hello and welcome.
Hello everybody. Good morning.
Good morning. It's so great to have you. You are, of course, one of the finalists in this competition.
Yeah, alhamdulillah.
The Sharjah Munshid. Mabrook. Congratulations
Thank
on
you
getting
very
this
much.
far.
Thank you.
Because it did actually start out with 12 different competitors. And now we have actually seen, I believe we've seen Iraq out of the competition. Palestine is out of the competition.
Yeah.
Who else is out? We've had all of these elimination.
Emirates also.
Yes, UAE.
Yeah,
but now,
Lebanon.
now who do we have? We have you. We have somebody from Egypt.
Yeah, we have also Algeria, Tunis, Morocco, Egypt, and Syria.
Fantastic. So congratulations on getting this far.
Yeah.
It's not easy, is it?
Yeah, it's very hard, really. We are going to fight on the finals.
I love it. I love it. Good on you, the fighting spirit. But, you know, a lot of people don't really know a lot about inshad. As Muslims, this is something that we grow up with, you know, the songs that speak about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam,
Yes,
that glorify God. You know, there are lots of songs like that we grow up with, and they're an important part of who we are as Muslims. But a lot of people don't know about inshad. So tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah. First of all, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The performer of Nasheed is called a Munshid.
Yeah.
You know, Nasheed usually centers a religious poem performed using percussion instruments, or sometimes use what they call duff. You know, duff.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's basically like a drum. It's like a
yeah.
hand.
Yeah,
I don't know what you call that in English, but it's like a hand drum.
Yeah,
a
it's closed from one side and open from the other.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And
It's very minimal. It's like, you know, a cappella.
Yeah, they use a cappella.
It relies on the voice.
It relies on the human voice,
Yeah.
mostly.
How did you become a munshid? Tell us about your story.
Yeah, I used to start my life with adhan, to do like the muaddins in the holy mosque in Mecca. I always listen to them, and
Is that where you're from? Are you from Mecca?
yeah, I born in Mecca, yes, and I raised there.
MashaAllah.
Yeah, but I'm living now in Jeddah city. I'm working in a petroleum company.
MashaAllah. That's amazing. So, I mean, you know, for those who have been to Mecca, lucky enough to go to Mecca, to be there in the most sacred place for us as Muslims on the planet.
Yeah.
That is a very special experience. The first time I got to go, I used to live in Jeddah.
MashaAllah, very nice.
And so when we moved there, I actually, my baby, she was, she's 12 now, but at the time she was about 1.5, and I remember going there for the first time with her. It was Ramadan.
MashaAllah.
It was unbelievable. And we did, you know, you walk between Safa and Marwa, and I was carrying her, you know, and I didn't feel it. There is such a spiritual, beautiful feeling. Tell me about how you feel when you're there.
Yeah, it's an unexplainable feeling.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah.
really. Just if you go there, just you focus on just worship Allah and just forget everything behind.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's something comes into the heart that you really can't
Yeah.
explain. And
Can't
when you
explain really.
and when you hear the adhan, how did you kind of, how old were you first of all when you started trying to emulate the adhan?
Well, I was, I think, 6 years old when I started to imitate the adhan. Yeah.
MashaAllah, 6.
Yeah.
And so it just started from there for you.
Yeah, I started from there, and it was funny story if I tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was in the beginner school, I just was like making adhan with my colleague, with my friend, and the teacher asked the students, "Hey, who is that? Who's this nice voice, little voice?" All the students, they said, "Oh, this one." So said, "MashaAllah, you have very nice voice. Just raise up your voice and let me hear you." And I started to make adhan, and that was the start. I started to be the muaddin of the school.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you were 6?
Yeah, when I
That's
was in
incredible.
the first. Yeah,
That's
actually,
amazing.
I started at 6, but I was 8 on the school. Yeah,
That's
the first.
amazing. That's amazing.
so yeah, and I started,
So-
and I continued that when I passed the beginner school to intermediate, then to the secondary school and to the high school. Then finally I joined a band from Mecca City. Yeah.
Really?
And that was
Okay.
also the biggest start for me. I gained a lot from this band, and I stayed with them like 4 or 5 years, and
Wow.
I learned maqams, the Arabic maqams. So yeah,
Because that's an important part of the nasheed, the poems. So what kind of poems are you reciting and singing as well when you're a munshid?
yeah, it's different poems.
Mm.
Sometimes you can find but most of them is like tasbih or tamjid. This one is glorification of Allah, and also ibtihalat or dua. This one supplication.
Yes,
To
it's a
Allah.
prayer. It's basically a prayer.
Yeah, this is
supplication,
mostly
yeah.
of poems. It's like that in Nasheed.
Okay.
Also, Madih, it's always praise to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can find also the messages that given to the society, like praise the mother, praise the father.
Right.
The
Exactly.
children's.
Because
yeah.
these are themes in Islam for us
Yeah, you are
as
right.
well.
Yeah, you are right.
The importance of taking care of your parents and your family.
Yeah.
And these are some of the things that you sing about as well.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's amazing. And you know this. I'm going to ask you to give us a demonstration of you singing. So can you do that for us now?
You want me to sing now?
Yes, please.
Yeah, maybe I'll sing something famous and well known by the audience, like something for Maher Zain, the famous
Yes.
singer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
It's actually in Bayati Maqam.
okay.
Yeah. My heart is so full of longing. I wish to be close to my beloved. I dream to walk in the streets of Medina and to quench the thirst of my spirit by visiting you, O Muhammad. Assalamu alayka ya Rasul Allah. Assalamu alayka ya Habibi ya Rasul Allah. Assalamu alayka ya Rasul Allah. Assalamu alayka ya Habibi ya Habib Allah. This is very simple,
Allah, 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 Allah. MashaAllah. Absolutely beautiful. I love that you chose something in English. I'm going to ask you to sing something later in Arabic as well.
Yeah.
We
for
would
sure.
love that so much. MashaAllah. Beautiful voice. We can see why you're one of the finalists. Absolutely amazing.
I hope so. Thank you very much.
We're going to be back with more with Adil Al-Asadi from Saudi Arabia, talking Inshad and talking the competition that is reaching the final this weekend at the Majaz waterfront, which is the Sharjah Munshid. More to come after this.
This is Pulse 95. You're listening to the Life Beats podcast.
Life Beats. Life Beats with Sally Musa. Only on Pulse 95.
Yeah, we're talking the Sharjah Munshid competition with one of the finalists here from Saudi Arabia, from Mecca, in fact, Adil Al-Asadi. Thank you so much for joining us today and sharing with us your incredible voice. We were just listening there, of course, to Sami Yusuf, one of the most famous, possibly right now, the most famous Munshid.
Yeah, it's worldwide,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's very international. He is British, but the way that he sings in different languages.
Yeah.
It has a very international flavor to it as well. But you said he's your favorite. Why is he your favorite?
Yeah, he's my favorite, because he has, really, Sami Yusuf has different style of singing, really.
Yeah.
He is different from all the other actors.
Yeah.
So I like him. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's my dream to meet this person, to take a picture with him, and then I'm going to make it, inshallah. After 5 days, inshallah.
Exactly. This weekend on Friday.
This weekend on Friday, yes. 14 December.
He's going to be there. He's going to be at the Majaz waterfront.
Yeah.
For the final of the Sharjah Munshid, which is incredibly exciting.
Yeah.
And you are, of course, going to be there. You're going to be meeting him, shaking hands with somebody.
And the point that I'm going to sing for his fans,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
What an amazing
for his
feeling.
audience. And really, I'm a little bit nervous, but
it'll be a piece of cake. You'll be so fine.
I hope so.
With that voice, mashallah, Allahu Akbar, amazing.
Thank you very much.
So for those of you not familiar with the Sharjah Munshid, it's 11 years in, which is incredible. 11th season that we are in right now. What they do is, in fact, every year they look at getting people from all over the world. So they're getting talents from all over the Arab world, not just the Arab world, but as well you've got France, Belgium, Italy, Indonesia, Malaysia, Bosnia and Herzegovina. A lot of people don't realize that in the West, like Sami Yusuf, there are many munshideen as well.
Yeah.
And everywhere you go, there's a different style. Like you were just telling me just now that Mecca, where you're from, has a certain kind of style of inshad.
Yeah. You're right.
What's the style of inshad that comes from Mecca?
Now, this is something. This is my PowerPoint. This is something I can make, which is the majas, traditional majas. A majas is poem. It's just a praise poem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just go to the wedding parties. Yeah, praise the groom, praise his family. I say just very good words about them.
Yeah.
And finally they will get happy, Yeah.
Exactly.
So
flattery will get you everywhere, as they say. Yeah.
It has different special style, Yeah, it's only known there in Jeddah, Mecca, Medina.
Mm-hmm.
It's west of Saudi Arabia. Even the people in center or north or the south of Saudi Arabia, they don't know about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is actually something that you sang for the judges as part of the competition, and it blew them away.
Yeah.
This is where you got your best marks.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to ask you now to give us a bit of a demonstration.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
It need power, so
Go for it. Go for
be
it.
away from the mic. I was thinking about Mecca. It's something I did in first prime. Bismillah. يا مكة ازداني وقولي وانشدي يا مكة ازداني وقولي وانشدي أحلى القصائد والمديح وزيدي ويوم أنس في مساء مبهج أصداؤه وصلت لنبض وريدي. Yeah, that's one.
Allah.
A little example, you know.
Allah, Allah, a little example.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's incredible. This is the traditional inshad from Saudi Arabia, particular to Mecca and Jeddah and Medina. Absolutely beautiful. And you feel that. You feel the very much there's a Saudi feeling about it. You know, the Ahl al-Maghrib, the people of Morocco, have a very special and unique style as well to their inshad too. So
Yeah, you're right.
tell us a little bit about the different styles. Yeah.
It's different, you know, in the Morocco, Algeria, Tunis, Egypt, they have different style. The Syrian, you know, all of them, they have their own style, you know. Like Moroccan, they have they are famous with Andalusi style, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Algeria, they have their Algerian style and Andalusi style also as well. And the Syrian, and Egyptian, they are famous with something they call al-Moshahat, you know.
Yeah.
It's very difficult style and has very slow beats, you know.
Yep. Yeah.
For me, I have I have to take very much time to
get it right.
Yeah,
To
get it
perfect it.
Yeah.
How long does it take to practice and perfect something like that?
For me, they used to say it's without proud, you know. They said I have musical ear, you know.
MashaAllah.
Yeah. So if I listen to the one song, just give me some time with it and I will make it, inshallah.
MashaAllah.
I will do it.
Incredible. You have a lot of fans online, people listening and watching right now on Instagram Live. Hello to everybody who's watching. We have one person saying, ربنا يثبتك ويثبتنا جميعا على الحق يا رب.
آمين.
ما شاء الله تبارك الله. Lots of claps and love from everybody out there. Amazing stuff. We're going to be coming back with Adil in just a moment, hearing more from him, talking about what it takes to get to this stage as well. How do you train to become a munshid? And we're going to be discussing so much more. All of that's coming up on Life Beats on Pulse 95.
This is Pulse 95. You're listening to the Life Beats podcast.
Life Beats with Sally Musa, only on Pulse 95.
Yes, we're back with Adil Asadi. We are talking the Sharjah Munshid competition and the finals. You were telling me actually, Adil, that this season, it's actually different to the other seasons because you're all grouped together in different groups.
In different groups, yeah.
So how did you hear about the competition to begin with and start, auditioning?
Can you repeat?
Yeah. So how did you hear about the competition, the Sharjah Munshid competition?
Yeah. You know, this show is very big show. It doesn't need an introduction, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, it's just like a school, you know. Much or many of the biggest now actors in the field, they came out of it.
Yeah.
You know. So this is doesn't need an introduction. This is a very big show, and it was my dream to be to have the chance to be in this. I've tried on the season, the 10th season, last year, but I didn't get the chance. Now I have it now. Here I am.
That's amazing. So you tried to audition last season.
Yeah.
And they didn't pick you. That's incredible.
Yeah.
What did you do between one year and the next?
Yeah.
Did you train more? What did you do?
Yeah, for sure. I trained more. I gained a lot in this year. I'm thinking that if they picked me up in the last year, I never make it. Maybe I will be out from the first prime. Really.
Right.
Because I know myself. Everybody knows himself, you know. So I've gained a lot, alhamdulillah.
And how do you train? Tell us, how do you train? Like, do you have, a voice coach who trains you through it? How do you do it? And how many hours a day are you singing? How does it work?
Yeah, usually there are I just, go to the wedding parties and, I participate in many events. So usually it's in the night time, in the night time. So before I go to the wedding party, like I warming up my voice, my vocal cords, like that. I like to drink something hot, like honey with ginger, like that. So yeah, to be away from the spices, like that. So I have to be my mind to be clear,
You
not
like
talking
to,
with.
yeah, you like to just be away from people.
Yeah,
You don't want to be like, have your mind cluttered because you need to clear it all up
yeah,
to get the best out of your voice.
yeah,
Your incredible voice, yeah.
yeah. It's 100, not 100%. I should be clear from the people because wedding party. It's my job. You have to be. To talk with people, to
Yeah.
smile at their faces, and it's
That
very
can be difficult, yeah.
very difficult. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
So-
for sure. Amazing. So okay, you just went, I'm going to audition again this year, and you got in. What was the audition that you did that got you in this time?
You mean the training?
The song,
yeah,
the song
yeah,
that
yeah.
you picked.
It's very difficult. I choose from my style,
Yeah,
because it's
the one that
something-
you know.
Yeah, that I know,
Yeah,
So yeah, I have the power to do that. I am very strong in doing my style,
I love
so
it.
I hope I can make it, inshallah.
No, inshallah. What does it take like from what you've seen, you're part of the competition now. What is it? Is it the pressure that gets to people, or, what is it that separates the ones that make it from the ones who are out? So what are the judges saying?
Really, I was very nervous in the first prime. Yeah. Really, I just heard the people in the airports. They said just to be away from Adil. His face, how it looks like. I was very nervous, really, when they said the results. I was afraid that I'll be out from this competition. But finally, alhamdulillah, I succeeded, alhamdulillah, and I wish I can get the first title, Munshid, inshallah. I always practicing, I always train my voice, my vocal cords every day. In the hotel, we train every day from 2 to 4 hours every day, So
2 to 4 hours every day.
yeah,
Wow.
I think last night maybe it was like almost 6 hours, maybe. Yeah.
Because you really
So-
won that title in
Yeah.
the end. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so every time, are the judges asking you to do a different type of nasheed? Is that how it goes?
They just give advices to you.
Mm.
To not to be in one style. You have to change a little bit. So the people they say this guy is very have varieties of. He can do many styles. He's really. I wish, inshallah, I wish the best for everybody.
Absolutely. Amazing. Okay, we're going to ask you to sing another song for us. This time, it's a very, very well-known song. One of the most well-known songs. Nasheed. طلع البدر علينا. Can we do that one?
is very famous. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it.
Yes. طلع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع وجب الشكر علينا ما دعا لله داع أيها المبعوث فينا جئت بالأمر المطاع جئت شرفت المدينة مرحبا يا خير داع
ما شاء الله.
well known by
Yeah,
everybody.
so amazing. Adil Asadi singing another nasheed for us there. We're so excited to see where you're going to go in the finals. It's going to be amazing. If you want to get down there, it's very easy to do because it's going to be at Majaz Waterfront this Friday. So semi-final is on the 13th, on Thursday the 13th, that evening. And then the final is going to be on Friday the 14th. Grab your tickets, get down there, be part of it. And as we know, Sami Yusuf is going to be there as well. Yeah. He is going to be performing too. It's going to be amazing, amazing, amazing. Some of the greatest voices as we can hear from the world. singing beautiful, beautiful anashid. We've got more coming up next on Life Beats on Pulse 95.
This is Pulse 95. You're listening to the Life Beats podcast.
Life Beats with Sally Musa, only on Pulse 95.
Hearing there the amazing voice of the Munshid Luqman Iskandar, who is also one of the finalists alongside Adil Al-Asadi as well. In the Sharjah Munshid competition. Adil, you've been sharing your amazing voice with us this morning. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.
Amazing, amazing. You said, actually, we were talking about the fact that you guys are split up into groups in this competition.
Yeah.
So how does that work in the different groups?
Yeah, this is the new system in this season. So they divided us into 3 groups: Group A, Group B, Group C. Yeah, the system that 2 will be go into the final and 2 will be out. Yeah, but in the first prime, very different and weird something happened. We were 3 of us that moved to the finals
in the same group.
Yeah, because the team A was very powerful team.
That's your team.
My team, yeah, me and the Egyptian guy and the Algerian.
Yeah.
But the Lebanese, he didn't get the chance, so he's out of the. So Group B also 2 out and 2 finals, and C as well.
So what do you get as the winner of the Sharjah Munshid? Is there a cash prize? You, of course, get the title, the grand title as well. So what do you get?
They used to give cash, and a car also in the past seasons. But in this season, they said, we are sorry, there's no car, but we will give you money more.
That's all right, as long as there's more money.
I think it's the best idea. If you get money, it's better than the car,
I think it's about 150,000 dirhams.
Yeah, 150,000. And also, I don't know about the extra money they added instead of the car. I don't know. But I heard they said maybe 100,000 more.
Wow.
Yeah,
so... but of course, this is a big deal when you become the Sharjah Munshid.
Yeah.
Because this is the start of, as you were saying before, it starts your career off.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and so what are you hoping to happen from this?
Whether I get the first title or the second or the third, it's, I have to be strong and to start, not just never disappointed and never disappoint. And I want to, my plan to make an album like that, and just I want to study more about this. I want to go to some teachers there in Saudi Arabia to learn very much about maqams, Yeah, this is my plan. So I will be famous, inshallah, one day. I will be famous.
Remember that name, Adil Al-Asadi, from Saudi Arabia, because you're going to be hearing more.
They will hear it a lot, inshallah.
More from that amazing voice, as well as we're going to be hearing more from him in just a moment. If you want to be there, Majaz Waterfront is where the final is happening this Friday, the 14th of December. You need to be there. Sami Yusuf is going to perform. The winner will be crowned as well for the Sharjah Munshid. So make sure you do get your tickets for that and get out there and be there and support them. Absolutely phenomenal and incredible. Adil, if we can please just ask you to sing us one more nasheed.
Yes, for sure. It's
to
pleasure.
Take us out.
Yeah. There are much of nasheeds,
Yes.
But I will give you something for the Munshid, the famous one, Mushari al-Afasi from Kuwait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like this nasheed. مع الله في لألآت النجوم وحبك الغيوم وضوء القمر مع الله عند هزيم الرعود ولمع البروق ودفق المطر مع الله مع الله مع الله سامع صوت الدبيب من النمل أين وأيان مار مع الله والنخل يحسو الرحيق ويحمي جناه بوخز الإبار مع الله مع الله. That's what I'm.
Allah,
what I-
mashallah, bismillah, mashallah.
It's emotional, you know.
It is.
Emotional.
It is. And that is the point. That's how you feel a beautiful nasheed. It has to come from the heart to the heart.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
This is what the judges said to me in the first prime. Really, you know, one of them said, Mr. Mahmoud al-Tuhami, the Egyptian. He said, "I felt every word you said. You are charismatic. You know, you just this is my something I can do. You know, I have charisma I can just smile, moving my hands. This is I succeeded in this one. Really.
Yes, you did.
So
Yes,
proudly
you did.
to say that. Really,
well done. Congratulations, Alf Mabrook, on where you are so far.
thank you.
And
very much.
inshallah, you're going to be there in the final and
Inshallah.
hopefully winning. Thank you
Inshallah.
so much,
Inshallah.
Adil, for joining us today. It's been an absolute pleasure.
You're most welcome.
Thank you so much. And that's it for us on Life Beats today. We're going to be back again tomorrow with more. We're going to be interviewing the editor-in-chief of one of the world's oldest publications from right here in the Middle East. Woke Arabia's Manuel Arnaud will be joining us on Life Beats tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Goodbye for now and see you at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning for all of the good things that make life beat.
This is Pulse 95. Tune in live every weekday from 10 a.m.